Here they are. The final may begin, and we are gonna start things off from Flamino and his Memento deck, and we see the Ash Blossom to stop it, but that's a big gamble, I guess. And we can see, as we have been used to, Flamino just playing very, very fast. But it seems as if his opponent has done the homework. He kept the Ash Blossom for the card that matters the most. Is it going to be enough, is the question.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen also, you know, Gianni Barone playing this specific deck. We've seen other duelists this weekend piloting the Rising Heraldic Beast, and I mean, there are of course other type of interactions in Luca's deck. We just really need to see if that will be the case for this time around, but it looks as if there's no answers yet. Is allowing Flamino to continue, and yeah, I mean, one already mentioned, it's the Creation King, one of the best card of the deck, of course. It's yeah, I mean, it's Luca is just playing 3 copies of Fugalos in his main deck alongside all the other different hand traps, but there's a nice addition which we haven't seen so often this weekend, which is the Nibiru. So this is something that may come up during this matchup, but for now, Flamino is just showing us and showcasing the power of his Memento deck.
I mean, yeah, it's not surprising anymore that this deck made it to the finals. It has been performing exceptionally well and has already quite a few titles.
But yeah, once again, here comes the Sleepy, and I mean, we've mentioned this plenty of time, how consistent the Memento deck can be, and also, I mean, thanks to the Bone Party as well, it gets another layer of interaction, which alongside with the Fusion spell, it puts you so much ahead in the game, and yeah, it's going quite smoothly for Flamino at the moment, because Luca is allowing his opponent to resolve his effects.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to interruptions, he does have quite a few, and he does play Nibiru, it's important to mention, Luca. So, quite different lineup for what we have seen all weekend. And yeah, it will be interesting to see what and if he has any other interruptions.
And yeah, here is going to add, of course, the combined creation. Well, now we kind of got used to seeing this in action from Memento, because as mentioned, there were quite a few of players piloting it this weekend. And yeah, it all comes down to how much prepared you are to face this type of deck. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately for Luca, it seems as if there was only the Ash Blossom from his side, which doesn't seem like it, but Flamino is still continuing to combo off.
Yeah, impressive stuff as anytime he has been here on stream, and we have now set up the combined creation that we can just bring back whenever we feel like it. So it's looking quite good. Goblin hits the field. Thanks to the field spell, we will also be able to get a further disruption, because during the end phase you can set a card back. So it's quite a great way to start this duel. Both are quite focused. There is a lot on the line, not only the title and trophy, but the VIP status at the European Championship in Berlin, as well as an ultra rare copy of the prize card. So that's a big difference.
Yeah, that is gonna be very nice, and especially, you know, for our duelists competing. Here, I mean, we saw this coming quite a few times this weekend when there was a Memento playing on stream. Then one of our duelists was just, you know, sitting there watching how the Memento deck works.
And again, we are able to start things off with the Herald, which means we have a further line of disruption by negating a spell and trap from our opponent. So yeah, this is one of the best openings that the deck can have. We are gonna set a face down in the end. We get back the Bone Party with the field spell, and it's all down to Luca now. Can he find any answer for this field?
Right, so we start things off with Pot of Prosperity, which none of our players have been using this weekend so far. It's still a nice addition, I think, because if you really feel like you can just get rid of 3 cards and then look at the top, but I think he's going for 6, so he really needs something good out of his deck.
Would you negate it with the Herald? That's the question. It's always, you know, down to this.
I mean, it will be, I mean, fair enough. I mean, I feel like it's, because like if you're going for pot banishing 6, it really means that you're really digging for, you know, something helpful. Let's see if Flamino allows it, but nope, he's going to negate it, and I think it makes sense.
I mean, fair enough. At the end of the day, you could regret the decision not to go for it, because, you know, if they get access to the X, then things get troublesome. And yeah, I think he attempted to use the combine, but that's not quite how it works. So Luca will continue his turn. And does so with the Tachyon. 7 Tachyon, allowing to access the X. And that's going to be the case at the cost of obviously placing a card back.
Yeah, it's just taking his time before making the next move, but yes. Okay, went for it.
And now we can bring back the Creation King thanks to the combined creation. But here comes the X, and here comes again the key card in the deck, since we are playing the Heraldic Beast version, allowing us to send 2 Heraldic Beasts from deck to graveyard. And it seems like it's going to resolve.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen this version already, sending the Leo and the Falcon, or double Leo, depending on you know, your hand. But in general, yeah, this version has been incredibly consistent, and especially because in Luca's deck there's also the Protoss, and here, yes, it's just double Leo. Yeah,
which means double search, and that's so much advantage. And yeah, here comes the whale. which is gonna get us our advanced arts. And yeah, I think it's all good.
Yeah, I think Flamino resolution is just considering his options, where if to do anything, let's say if takes a decision, and yeah, here comes the Bone Party being activated. Yeah, there's no other interruption from Luca. It's just Flamino here continuing and just put some other pressure, activating now the field spell. Activated the other piece, getting back. And yeah, getting back the Witch as well, Witch effect. Yeah, I mean, in here also I think he can also go for a fusion summon if he feels like it's just taking some time to understand whether or not he wants to go for it.
I mean, yeah, both decks are extremely good at, you know, grinding, getting resources, but the main difference is you're never gonna have just a lockdown from Flamino, while the deck of Luca allows such a win condition thanks to Protoss. So that's the main difference.
But here once again we see the Stapelia being on the field from Flamino, and yeah, it's just now allowing Luca to continue. Not an easy situation, honestly, to deal with this field, but yeah, for sure the double Leo being sent to the graveyard may give him later on a play to bring both of them back. It's quite tough, but yeah, here now goes for the sword. Yeah, the key is always trying to get the cross on the field as soon as possible, but it will gonna be very complicated.
Indeed. Just look at this. We can finally go for Sleepy into a fusion summon, but seems like we're thinking quite a bit about what to fusion summon with. And yeah, a change of mind in the last moment.
But yeah, I mean, it's going to resolve the Gatek. Is going with the Creation King as well. There's so many different interruptions, and now, yes, just using its effect to get rid of both the axe and the sword. And Luca allows it. Gonna be very, very complicated now, because basically Flamino was able to navigate through the first Ryzeal cards of Luca, and his field is quite promising, especially because you know, there's the Drago Stabilia, there's the combined creation. It's it seems to have all the possible answers he was looking for.
Yeah, I mean, the deck can do a lot, even though it's not the most streamlined strategy. And if you're patient enough and know when to hold on, that can be promising. But here come some of the cards that make this deck and this version so strong. Essentially bringing back 2 Heraldic Beast and then making NSCs with them. Let's see what card is going to be the choice.
Yes, bringing back double Leo, and you can tell that it's thinking deeply about what to summon because, of course, I mean, look at Flamino's field. It's
impressive.
It's quite of a challenge, but he plays the Exciton Knight.
But unfortunately, there is the Stapelia. Is there any answer for the Stapelia? Big think, and no, there is not. But we then proceed to summon Ryzeal.
Well, you can really tell that Luca is trying his best to navigate through a huge field from Flamino. And yeah, here comes the note as well, but yeah, once again, Flamino has the answer and take control of it.
Is it going to be checkmate? Do we have more from Luca?
Right, so he's going for the Eclipse Twins. Well, he's really giving his best. After having been interrupted quite a few times from his opponent. Now he's entering battle phase and, you know, destroy the node.
And then he could think about crushing and bringing back the Exciton possibly, but it's definitely an unusual line. And yeah, he does so. So a good spot by Luca. Bringing back the Exciton. Wow. This way in main phase 2 is gonna be able to use the effect again to clear the field. And what a play from Luca.
Well, I mean, it's he really gave his best, to be fair.
But yeah, I mean, solid effort. But as you can tell, they're both smiling it off because there are still so many resources available to Flamino.
Calma. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I think after having seen Luca playing, yeah, I mean, it's game 1 goes to Flamino.
And we start things off once again.
And there's the draw.
Wow.
And Luca is
what
smiling.
A punish from Luca. The one of 7 Ascension. Do we have a way to play the game? It hurts so much.
Well, I mean, we have seen tank and cast being played and sometimes maximized. Here comes the node and the sword, but
rough one. This draw hurts so much.
I mean, Drone and Lockbird for sure, one of the best cards of the weekend, I would say.
And is this going to be just the detonator. What can you even do here? Baguska? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
options are a bit
yeah,
interesting. Yeah, and basically Baguska.
yeah.
Makes sense. And that's a pass. Do we have Droplet to just seal the game immediately?
Oh well, let's see what Flamino is holding. Well, the Drowned lock, of course, was huge. It just basically forced Luca to go into this Baguska play. Well, of course, the forbidden droplet would be the card Flamino is really looking for at the moment.
And we start things off with Bone Party. Wow. Gonna get to the witch. And then we are gonna link it off immediately. And this allows us to go into SP. Immediately playing it out. Wow, look at the speed. And then we access Goblin Biker Grand Breakout.
Thanks to which here now Flamino is able to combo off, and look at the speed, because basically I don't know if Luca might have told him, look, I don't have any interruptions, because he's playing at full speed as if he knew that Luca doesn't have.
He knows one of the cards, the two remainings are unknown, and wow. Just look at the speed at which Flamino is playing at the moment.
Close one. Let's just see if really Luca can find anything out of his pocket.
Suddenly slowing down a lot. Maybe the excitement was getting to Flamino. Realizes that he needs to think through his plays a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, the game is still far from over. As mentioned, it also depends on what Luca is holding in his hand. And yeah, once again here we're witnessing what Memento deck does at its best.
Could there possibly be any Nibiru hiding from Luca? Just a glimpse of an hope. If not, this could just be enough.
Well, I think maybe here Flamino just answers his opponent if there was any response, but there's none, and I think here he got the Bone Party.
Yeah. Got Bone Party, number 2. And now we can bring back from the graveyard the Akiron. As long as we can get enough to just summon the Combined Creation back, this represents 8,000 damage.
And yeah, I think only here, yeah, Luca really needs a miracle.
But he has used SP this turn, so we have to keep that in mind, that going for a game is not a possibility right now.
Yeah, it's still, I mean, after having got rid of all Luca's card, I mean, although the SP was used, still, this is quite impressive, to be fair.
Yeah, the range of play has just been so fast, but yeah, there is not a possibility to win this turn for Flamino. So maybe that's what he was slowing down, because immediately he thought, okay, I have game, and then in the motion he was like, oh no, wait, I cannot attack directly because of SP. I need to find a backup plan. I mean, very interesting turn of events at the moment. He knows that there is the Tachyon in hand. So there is the possibility to go search for a next.
Yeah, I think we got to the point. We got to the point where maybe Flamino realized that the SP was there, and indeed is just reconsidering. And yeah, here once again comes
the Herald shutting down potential spell and trap. I mean, he does know that the Tachyon is there, so makes sense to go for it. Can he put up enough to just completely stop Luca, who at the moment is in a very rough spot? And yeah, there goes a face down. And it's a pass. Can Luca find a solution to this puzzle? Or will we have a champion? And the start is not what we expected with this Griffin.
Yeah, and you can also tell that Flamino is just having a look at it because he really wants to make sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to make any mistake.
It doesn't really do anything on its own other than probably threatening an attack on the Herald, I guess.
Yeah, and here Flamino activates the Bone Party right away. And I think, yeah, after having navigated through the Baguska with the SP and having established such a field, I think it can also make sense to go for the Bone Party right now.
And yeah, you get the Sleepy, you get, as you can see, a very quick fusion summon. And it's gonna be the Creation King.
And yeah, here takes back the Witch once again. And yeah, the Creation
prevents
used.
the Herald for being destroyed. And now in Memphis 2, we can negate the
and
Herald,
that's
and that is it!